The next method inside of the shipping class, which you haven't created yet and already used inside of the list.php file, which you'll find inside of the shipping rates local folder, is called getShippingByType.zone. So if I copy the name of this method, go back to our shipping class and start with the public function getShippingByType.zone, and we provide two parameters. Type ID is the first one, and the second one is zone ID, also null by default. And now we check if isn't empty type ID and isn't empty zone ID. Then we go for the SQL statement, which goes select as everything from this table, because for the shipping, where s type equals, and we concatenating this with int val again, and we pass in the type ID, and then concatenating with and s zone equals, and the same thing, int val zone ID, and we again concatenating this with order by s weight in the ascending order. And now we return this db fetch all, and we pass the SQL statement. That's not everything inside of this SQL statement. That's just the basic of this whole query. Now, after s everything, we're gonna create the comma, because what we've got so far, we only have one field representing the weight inside of the shipping, obviously, table. What we need to find out is where this weight, there is obviously the range, there is from and to range of the weight. We only have the maximum weight for the product. So what we're going to do now is to figure out whether the given shipping rate is basically what's this shipping rate from weight value. If you see, if you understand what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, let's try with the statement. If, and I'm going to create the brackets, and whatever comes out of this is going to be s, and the index name will be weight from. So we're going to check first another set of brackets here. Select count, and we're looking for weight from this underscore table, where type equals s type, so obviously the existing record which we are currently going through, type, and then and zone equals s zone, and now we're going for weight is less than s weight. So we're looking for the record which is less than the current weight associated with the record which we are currently going through. So if there is obviously something, we also need to go for the order by weight, and we're going for the descending order because we want the highest one. If there are more than one, then limit 0, 1. We only want one record. And if there are records, so more, or if this count basically function here returns more than 0 records, then we go for another statement. And I'm just going to copy all this because it's pretty much the same. But now rather than count, we're selecting the actual weight of this of the previous item. From table where type and zone is exactly the same, weight is less than weight, and order by descending, limit 0, 1. The only thing here, we're going to add 0.01. So obviously, let's say the previous item's weight is, let's say, 5 kilo. The next from weight will be 5.01. And then up to, let's say, 10 kilo or whatever we define for this specific record. And then otherwise, comma, it's going to be 0. If there are no records, obviously, before that specific weight, then obviously the from will be 0, from 0 kilograms, let's say. So now we can save this file and move to the next video.